Exactly. It's incredible. He took a chance.
And here we go.
Make some noise. Ring of Valor coming up 2-2. This is game point for BlizzCon 2010, the global finals. 75 grand, the rings, the prestige.
Here Soda's going to be starting off offensively. Great crossover coming out of Enrique. Right off the bat, Soda going to be moving in, looking for the spear. He gets the double fear. There is no Tremor Totem down. This could be big. They're going to try to put some damage into James, looks like. Right now, lots of hots coming out already. PI being popped, trying to get those dispels off. Great job with that so far. Lots of damage coming into HRK here, dipping down to about 20,000 HP, but Nyx is all over that, getting him top back up very quickly.
HRK is that first poly, and honestly, James goes into a poly, and he just trinkets, he just gets out of there. So he's trinkets down, he's taking a ton of damage, spikes down.
Down to 10,000 HP, Soda spamming smites, Shadow Fury onto a Nyx there. James has the portal, get out of there.
HRK doing work. Using Racial, and now he gets feared off, but you can see now Venruki under a little bit of pressure as Enig switches it up, gets into position to go for maybe some offensive cyclones. I don't see him coming out yet. There you see full dots rolling on Soda. He's going to be in a little bit of danger. Enig playing super smart. All the way back at Big Pillar. Look at that sheep on James. It's going to be excellent control as they push in, and I believe they're going to push in and maybe try to get some damage going in on Enig, and indeed you see that yellow silhouette on Enig's name. That means they are focusing in on it.
Here comes the damage from Galaxy Red. Barkskin not forced yet. Soda getting away, maybe looking for a drink. No, decides to come back out. Just going to use this for LOS. Big fear there on James. Deep freeze used as well. Removed by the Tremor Totem from HRK. They are trying to get some cooldowns out of Enig here. He is into a fear. Wow, great devour by James through those debuffs, and there's lots of pressure coming on the pet from Snuts. Snuts' pet dipping down to 6,000 HP. Soda is healing it though, trying to top it back up. Here comes an early hymn of hope from Soda. He is also running down to about 10,000 HP. Gonna have to pick himself back up before anything else happens. Right now, though, lots of pressure coming out into HRK. They're gonna try to strip these hots, and James put into a sheep, and Nyx into a Shadow Fear. Can they make something happen? X coming out from HRK onto Y'all Grenades. James, no trinket, and Nyx has to trinket there. HRK, the only one remaining with that trinket. Here comes the Bloodlust. Soda is in fear. Look for them to go on him. Yes, there is the dots coming out. Here comes the damage, but he is down to him. He's already behind the pillar, though. He should be okay. Back down to around half HP, though. Yeah,
absolutely dodgy bullets. They're getting coiled away from all the damage that was coming at his face, and they have not managed to dispel any of that lust off of the AAA team.
Had to fell on there. His pet did go down. That is what the lust got them.
Yeah. Jared, agree or disagree? AAA is definitely going with a little bit more resilience here and a lot more aggression.
They're playing a lot better this round, definitely. They're forcing a lot of damage onto Venruki right now as he's looking to try to put out a lot of crowd control.
But here comes the damage onto HRK. Lining up these Frostbolts is Venruki. He's down to 20,000 HP. There's the death pill. Venruki also taking a lot of damage. You see a big fear onto Enig. He is stuck in that. HRK could be in trouble.
Yeah, Enig does manage to get out, and he goes ahead and blows in S on HRK to keep him up. HRK did use Gift of the Nero a little bit early, so he's not going to have that to help him out if Enig gets caught in another CC chain. And James and HRK doing work. James caught into a poly. It is guarded, and he does manage to guard that. Venruki guarding it with a little bit of a Nova, I believe, and James is going to sit in that for the full duration and probably get re-polyed here, or at least rank 1 and re-polyed.
Soda, though, could be in trouble.
Snut's also in trouble.
It is quite low. He is getting a drink there. He gets one tick before getting knocked out by the rain of fire from James. Good play by him there. And Nyx, though, also down 8,000 mana. Mana could become a big issue in this matchup.
Yeah, and Soda is going to have to just, I don't know how he's doing it before, but he's going to have to magic it up. Wow, James,
there's
taking a lot of damage.
Dipping down quite low. Shadow Fear onto a Nyx. There's the fear. Is Tremor Totem down? Yes, it removes the Tremor Fear right away.
Yeah, and while Drain Mana's coming in on Soda, that's about the last thing they want to let happen.
Yeah,
you see
Soda
it going.
Is almost completely out of mana right now.
He got zeroed right there.
He does not have Shadow Fiend, it looks like, unless he just popped it. His mana is very low. He's going to try to get out of combat, get this drink, but the pet from James is right there. Wow, he's put back in combat by that. Venruki in some trouble, down to around half HP. Soda really just low on mana here. They got to make something happen.
It's probably going to have to him any second right here to try to keep his entire team up. As we see that, it looks like a pain suppression.
PS on Snuts, I believe.
Yeah, it was, because Snuts taking a lot of damage. This isn't looking good for Complexity Red. Everyone on the team is down to half with Soda completely out of mana.
Venruki has to ice block that Hex coming out of HRK. Needs to stay offensive. His team is in trouble. They need to make something happen. There's the PI, but Soda into a clone. Snuts is taking a lot of damage, down to half HP. Soda really hurting on mana here. Needs to get something going.
Yeah, and Enigma's hurting on mana a little bit, but he's got plenty to make this happen. And a good fear onto James. Starts to peel some of that damage. HRK
on Enigma down to half HP. If there's the Barks in 2,000 HP, is he gonna go down? Wow! He gets picked back up, but Snuts very, very low. He is in trouble. He needs heals big time. 8,000 HP. Here comes the Lava Burst. Full dots coming on him. Venruki also low. 8,000 HP, 6,000 HP. Can he get out of LOS? Soda, just desperation here. No more mana. He is also being focused. Got knocked out in the middle. Oh, this could be bad for Complexity Red.
Venruki doing absolutely nothing but controlling. He's got to stop as much damage as he possibly can to give Snuts and Sodas a chance to get back into this.
Soda gets up on that pillar. Can he get a drink? Can his team survive without these heals for now? Soda doing an amazing job running on fumes once again. He kills that Tremor, but the Fear is a little too late. The Tremor has been redropped. He's going to get out of that.
Oh, no mana whatsoever onto Soda with no mana return abilities, but look at the amount of crowd control that is being placed onto the team of aAa to keep them alive. That penance is the last mana he had. He's going to regen for a little bit. But Snuts right there. Soul Link up,
in trouble,
but 6,000 hit points.
Penance coming in from Soda. Fear onto James. Needs to get more control like that. They need to wait it out. They need this Shadow Fiend to come back up to have a chance to get back in this game. Venruki though, down to 13,000 HP. So much pressure coming in on him. Does he have Ice Block? Fear onto Snuts. Great Devour there. But Venruki sitting at 8,000 HP. Could be in trouble. Soda still at 400 mana. Looks like he's getting some mana back now. Up to 1,500 mana. Snuts forced to Feld on there. Using a Void Doctor sacrifice. Venruki at 5,000 HP. This is desperation time for Complexity.
Yeah, and Enigma had to innervate. He's back up to 10k mana, and they're on their backs right here. Wow, a big howl of terror into the Cold Red lineup. And there's a death coil on Soda. This is going to be a bad situation.
Trouble here. He's keeping them alive with just Prayer of Mending and great play. But there's so much pressure coming out of aAa. They need control here. There's only 26 seconds on Shadow Fiend. They need to live until Shadow Fiend, and they need to keep it out of crowd control. Venruki though into a Hex. More damage coming on Snuts.
The Void Walker is down right now, and that means
he is in so much trouble. Soda needs to get heals on him.
Oh, and he starts to summon that Fell Hunter back behind
great
the pillar.
on that pet from James. But here comes, wow, great job there getting that out. But Snuts rooted back there. Is he going to be able to get away? Yes. Soda though still so low on mana. James into a deep freeze there. Things could even out. This Fell Hunter though may go down. Soda should have his Shadow Fiend now. Has to PS, taking so much damage. Nig's low on mana as well. Soda may be able to pull this back. His Shadow Fiend, I do believe, is now up. Hymn of Hope in 26 seconds.
And there it goes.
But Venruki forced into an Ice Block. Things still are looking rough for Complexity Red.
And Snuts not even backing down for a second. He stayed so aggressive in this matchup to try to mitigate damage. HRK.
But big damage going to HRK. A lot of damage there. Down to half HP, 11,000. And Niggs has to NS.
Niggs is feared. Yeah, feared right through that NS in and Swiftman. Wow.
Soda though, popping that Shadow Fiend. Look at him getting his mana back. Soda is playing amazing. How did he keep his team alive? This is incredible.
And there's blanket silence. Enigma's is going down.
There's a deep freeze.
So close. There's a deep freeze by Venruki.
Is he going to kill him? The more heals coming in from HRK, keeping him alive.
And there's no way to keep HRK at bay there. And there's the Hex once again. And I just think that might have been interrupted. But they cannot get HRK Sheep to the exact right time. That is the only
Venruki though,
problem.
100 mana remaining. Needs to get this Evocate. Oh, he's using it in the open. Is it going to get Spelllock? No. Looks like he's going to get this full Evocate. Soda now under pressure. Down to half HP. And Niggs out of mana. Running on fumes. Soda could be in trouble here. Wow. Nice bobble there. Picking himself back up from the grave once again.
Yeah, and Venruki once again going full on defensive, controlling the match. Snuts doing an excellent job, staying aggressive.
Oh, but HRK right now taking a lot of damage from Enigma.
There's the end
Shadow Fury.
Maybe get a counter kill. Down to 20,000 HP. And Niggs still does not have Iterate. Down to 4,000 mana.
Zeroed out and blanketed.
Oh, they're going to turn around on Niggs. Looks like that's going to be for the kill. They're trying to get a kill here on Niggs, putting some damage out. But
Niggs in a deep, a half deep. DR looking for damage. There's Sparks
again. Here comes damage.
A big chaos
HP, 10,000 HP. Oh wow, he gets the Switman, topping himself back up. But for how long? HRK out of mana. A Niggs out of mana.
5 seconds on
aAa is in big trouble.
Now he has that Bark skin up. His Innervate's going to come up in 1 second right here as he's going to rebuff that Innervate, and he's going to start getting a lot of
mana. They put pressure on HRK in the meantime, force him out. Looks like they're not going to be able to for now. Soda once again now getting low on mana. Here comes the bash. Oh, it could be trouble for Soda.
Yep, and that's a big bash. There's really no one to connect on it. Venruki there to cover his flank, and it's really just James's pet in there giving him a little bit of trouble.
Yes, but Soda really hurting on mana once again. His play is keeping Complexity Red alive. I cannot believe how well he is managing his mana. It is amazing.
He's got PI back up, which he's going to use at 1,000 mana. There we go.
Him of Hope with the BI. Fantastic play. Getting some mana for his team. Damage coming into HRK. Are they going to be able to make something happen here? But Stunts' pet goes down once again. Is Feldom available? I'm not sure. Stunts is stuck in here. And Drain mana coming in onto Soda.
Yeah, and I believe he does have Feldom when he needs
But
it.
down to 8,000 HP, 5,000 HP. Could be in trouble here. He needs to get around this pillar and get his pet back. There's the Feldom.
He gets a pet back up, full health pet, and he is refreshing Soul Link on himself. But look at this. Soda still hurting on mana. 3 seconds on pain suppression too. His timers are slowly coming back up, which is what they need to
There's
just
the
survive.
decrease onto Enigma. He pops his Bark Skin. Can they make something happen here? They need to clear that off, wait for Bark Skin to end, set up for another kill.
Yeah, and they got HRK into some control, and then they took it out with damage. I'm not really sure why. That allowed him to put Trimmer back down, but he's now pulled into a sheep, James into a fear, and this is the setup they need. They really need to fall back and let Soda drink up a little bit. You see it, Nick's drinking,
going
actually.
For a drink. Can they see this? They need to stop it. Great job. Sun stops that. Soda, though, into a fear. 1,000 mana, only half HP remaining. Dots coming out from James. Soda needs to get out of there. He is slowed, though. Can he get behind this pillar? Pain suppression from Soda. Down to 9,000 HP. HRK got into a deep freeze. James into a poly. Death goal onto HRK. Amazing defensive play from Complexity Red.
Vinruki and Stunts playing so well together here, controlling the midfield of Ring of Valor.
Look at this, mana burning, but Stunts pets once again goes down, and Nick's down to half HP. Stunts in trouble though, Death Coil, half HP, 10,000 HP. Soda is stuck in this Cyclone full. Oh wow, Stunts goes down. aAa is likely going to take this. Looks like aAa is going to be the new BlizzCon champions.
And look at this, you know, Soda playing it all the way till the end. And just everything coming down right to the line. I mean, look at the mana on Soda that entire match.
Wow.
It was so close the entire time.
Benruki very low on mana. They're going to play this out though. Benruki down to 4,000 HP. Soda stuck into full Cyclone. Benruki has his Ice Block though. Elemental Mastery was popped there by HRK. Can they pull this back? Things are looking bad, and Nick's out very low on mana, so it is a possibility.
Yeah, but honestly, Soda's going to need some mana. I don't really know where he's going to get it. I don't know where he got the other mana to stay alive for the last 10 minutes, but yeah, I guess maybe it could happen. He's blanket silence right there.
Benruki goes down. This is heartbreak for Complexity Red. Wow.
But this is it. aAa is going to take it 3-2 as we have our brand new 2010 World Final Championships.
You have your results. You stayed this long and you know what happened.
Well, big congratulations, aAa, very deserving team, played exceptionally throughout this tournament, and they were able to take down Complexity Red in this 5th and final round, earning $75,000 and the championship rings.
Indeed, and so hard fought. I mean, it looked like they had it in the bag, and then Cole Red came out of nowhere and just started dominating them round after round. But they pulled it out, they changed some things up just like Cole Red, and they had the answers.
You know, Complexity Red fighting so valiantly through that, playing so amazing this tournament. You guys, let's give a big round of applause for Complexity Red.
Let's hear it.
All right, guys. So that means that aAa is going to take home $75,000 and those rings, which they're amazing. They were over in that case earlier. I know we saw some shots.
Yep, so